What's up, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, back here again with a brand new Roblox episode of Roblox Jailbreak. So in today's video, guys, I'm gonna talk about one card that's actually very good at trading right now, and I give you guys some reason why you guys should actually get this card right now. So you guys already know Roblox Jailbreak trading has been out here for the past 2 months already. Everybody here is actually trading for the dream car. A lot of people are actually trading for the Torpedo, but today, guys, I'm gonna show you guys this vehicle here that everybody actually need to trade for. First of all, guys, if you guys have not liked this video, go ahead and like this video. I am gonna go ahead and give away this vehicle here at 5,000 likes. So like this video and this car may be yours. But yes, this is also the car that actually I want to mention here. This is called the Beam Hybrid. Basically, this Beam is actually the rarest vehicle in the game right now. This has been confirmed by Asimo himself. He said this on Twitter. He said that this is the rarest vehicle in the game right now. Although it's not really fast, I guess. You guys can see here the top speed is about almost 200. It's not really that fast compared to other vehicle in the game. But this car, guys, is actually crazy here in jailbreak trading. As you guys may not know, right now Torpedo is worth about 6 or 7 Brulee right now at the moment. I know it's literally the crazy price. People would literally trade the entire inventory just for this car, which is literally nonsense. But everybody is very hyped for Torpedo, but they forgot about the Beam. In my opinion, Torpedo is kind of overrated because everybody's actually going for it, and people without 6 or 7 Brulee, they're gonna be like, bruh. So if you go over here into this side, and if you guys go to the trading island, and if you guys actually drop the Beam Hybrid, you can actually see here one beam is equal to Brulee right now at the moment right here. So people actually just gonna give you guys a lot of Brulee just for the beam. So for example, if everybody here is going for the Torpedo, and for example, let's say they trade 5 Brulee for 1 Torpedo, obviously they want to go ahead and trade back for profits. So they're gonna go ahead and trade back for 6 Brulee, and that person who actually traded back for 6 Brulee, they're gonna go ahead and obviously 1-7, and you know, so on and so on until one of this car right here is gonna be 8 Brulee in the game, which is literally nonsense. But you guys already know jailbreak only have a slot. Like if you actually go over here, you can actually see here, it doesn't really matter how many car you have, you can only put a slot here into the top. That is literally the max limits. And by the time people realize they can't trade for 8 Brulee anymore, people would actually then have to go ahead and force to trade the beam. So at the moment right now, the beam is about 2 Brulee of the time of this being recording. I suggest you guys actually go ahead and get one of this car here as soon as possible, because this car right here may or may not increase the value once again. On the other hand, guys, I'm not really sure if the Torpedo is gonna pick in value, which means will this vehicle actually cap at the max pick? For example, you can't go over 7 Brulee, or you can't go over 8 Brulee, because obviously you can't just continue to go ahead and raise this vehicle up to get like 9 or 10 Brulee in the game. So I wonder if it's cap or not. So it's best right now to actually go ahead and save your Brulee here and trade for the beam. All right, not the Torpedo, but trade for the beam, because once everybody here actually have a lot of Brulee in the game, people would actually go for beam. All right, they're not gonna take any Brulee anymore. So this is your last chance to actually get up to the beam, and the beam is actually pretty rare too. You guys can actually use this to drive around jailbreak, and I feel like the community is actually overhyped the Torpedo so much until the point that everybody here just focus on that car, but nobody actually focus on the rarest car in the game right now. All right, like literally this car is so underrated. So this right here is probably gonna go ahead and be the best car here in trading. People would actually slowly to not taking any Brulee anymore, and then they're gonna go ahead and start taking beam, because obviously beam is about 2 Brulee in the game. And if you guys actually stack a lot of beam now, by the time of the Torpedo raise up in value, you guys can easily trade for the Torpedo with a bunch of beam that you have. So yeah, don't go out there and pay like 6 or 7 or like literally 8 Brulee for just 1 Torpedo. Use that Brulee or 1 or 2 Brulee here to actually trade for this beam right here, and just go ahead and wait for the value of the Torpedo rise up, and you should be able to go ahead and use your beam to trade for your Torpedo, because people will actually just want profits and profits. And by the time in the next coming 2 or 3 months, the Torpedo would actually worth about 9 or 10 Brulee, and by that time it's actually really hard to trade for the Torpedo again with your available Brulee in the game. So basically, yeah, just go ahead and stack beams. This is actually the rarest vehicle in the game. The speed is pretty decent here too if you actually drive this car around in jailbreak. But just keep in mind, all right, if people trade for 6 Brulee, they're gonna go ahead and trade back for 7 Brulee for profits. And well, if they trade for 7, they're gonna trade for 8, and so on and so on until they're not gonna take any Brulee anymore for trading for Torpedo, and then they would actually have to take the beam for Torpedo. So this is actually a pretty good time to stack up one of this car here if you guys actually do not have one of this car yet. Maybe it's gonna rise up in value, and you should be able to go ahead and get easier to get the Torpedo in the game with this car. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts here. That's just my thoughts on like literally the best car to trade right now, since everybody here is paying the entire inventory just for one torpedo. You should go over here and focus on the beam. And you know, just over time, you guys can actually get up to torpedo here because everybody here will looking for the beam here very soon. I'm telling you, once the Brulee max out at a slot, people is gonna go ahead and trade the Brulee for the beam to get, you know, more value of their car. And by that time, you should have a bunch of beam already if you guys actually stack right now. And you yourself is gonna go and get one of this torpedo here inside of the game, which is actually gonna be one of the best car here for trading. Anyway, guys, keep using stock code VG while you're buying Robux or Premium. It does help me out a tons. And subscribe for more because this was epic.